If you want a laptop that still feels premium in 2026 without jumping into the ultra-expensive category, the Apple MacBook Air M2 is one of those devices that continues to dominate the conversation. And honestly, after spending time with it, it's easy to see why. This machine is ridiculously thin, super lightweight, crazy efficient, and somehow still powerful enough for most people watching this video right now. So if you're thinking about buying the Apple MacBook Air with the M2 chip, this is everything you need to know before you spend your money. First thing you notice is the design. Apple completely redesigned the MacBook Air with the M2 generation, and it instantly became one of the cleanest looking laptops on the market. The flat edges, the minimal body, the aluminum finish, everything about it screams premium. And this space gray color? Still one of the best laptop colors ever made. It looks professional, modern, and honestly just expensive. The crazy part is how thin this laptop is. You can literally carry it around all day and barely feel it in your backpack. For students, creators, office users, travelers, or anyone constantly moving around, portability matters a lot, and the MacBook Air absolutely nails it. Now let's talk about the display, because this is where Apple always delivers. You get a 13.6-inch Liquid Retina display, and it looks incredible. Colors are sharp, brightness is excellent, text looks super crisp, and watching movies or editing photos on this thing is just satisfying. The bezels are thinner than older MacBook Air models, so the whole laptop feels more immersive and modern. And if you've never used a high-quality laptop display before, trust me, once you start using this screen, it's really hard to go back to cheaper panels. Netflix looks amazing, YouTube videos pop, and even simple browsing feels premium because of how clean everything appears. Performance is where the M2 chip really changes the game. Apple Silicon completely transformed MacBooks, and the M2 chip is insanely efficient. Everyday tasks feel instant. Opening apps, multitasking, web browsing, editing documents, video calls, streaming, all smooth with basically no effort. Even with 8 GB RAM, macOS optimization is so good that the laptop still performs incredibly well for most users. If you're a student handling assignments, a creator editing social media content, or someone working remotely, this laptop handles everything comfortably. And yes, you can even edit videos on it. Short-form content creators on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts will genuinely appreciate how smooth Final Cut Pro and even lightweight 4K editing can feel on this machine. One of the biggest advantages here is battery life. This thing lasts forever. Seriously, you can use it for an entire day without panicking about charging. That's one of the biggest reasons people love MacBook Air laptops. You open the lid, it instantly wakes up, works all day, stays silent, and barely gets warm. Speaking of silent, there's no fan inside. So this laptop is completely silent during normal use. No annoying fan noise during classes, meetings, or late-night work sessions. That silent experience makes the whole laptop feel even more premium. The keyboard is another highlight. Apple's Magic Keyboard is honestly one of the best laptop keyboards right now. Typing feels soft but responsive, the keys are comfortable for long writing sessions, and the backlit keyboard looks clean at night. Whether you're writing emails, editing scripts, or doing schoolwork, typing here feels excellent. The trackpad is also massive and ridiculously smooth. MacBook trackpads are still basically undefeated. Gestures feel natural, scrolling is buttery smooth, and once you get used to macOS gestures, it becomes difficult switching back to other laptops. Now let's talk about the camera, because Apple upgraded this MacBook Air with a 1080p FaceTime HD camera, and the difference is noticeable. Video calls look cleaner, sharper, and more professional. If you attend online meetings, Zoom classes, or content collaborations, this upgrade actually matters a lot. The speakers are also surprisingly powerful for such a thin laptop. Audio sounds clear, balanced, and louder than most people expect from an ultra-thin device. Watching movies without headphones is genuinely enjoyable. Storage-wise, this version comes with a 512 GB SSD, which is honestly the sweet spot for most people. You get fast boot times, quick file transfers, and enough space for apps, photos, videos, and projects without constantly worrying about storage. Now obviously, this isn't a gaming laptop. If your main goal is hardcore AAA gaming, there are better Windows options. But for productivity, editing, studying, creativity, travel, and daily use, this thing is one of the best overall laptops you can buy. And another thing people underestimate is the Apple ecosystem. If you already own an iPhone, AirPods, or an iPad, the experience becomes ridiculously smooth. AirDrop is super convenient, copying text between devices feels futuristic, and everything just works together effortlessly. That's honestly the biggest strength of Apple products. It's not just about raw specs. It's about the experience, the smoothness, the reliability, the little details that make everyday usage feel easy. Now in 2026, even though newer MacBooks exist, the MacBook Air M2 still holds up incredibly well because Apple made this laptop way ahead of its time. The performance is still strong, the design still feels modern, and the battery life is still elite. So if you want a laptop that looks premium, performs fast, lasts all day and stays reliable for years, this is still one of the smartest choices out there. And if you want to buy this MacBook Air M2 at the best available price, then please check the link provided in the description below.